One of the most iconic structures in America. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then Friday, they'll start out on the road to play the Bucks in Milwaukee. Boys, the coach is starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
Indiana shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Here's Jackson, and he drains the quick shot.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Inside. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Well, San Antonio's shooting just 21% in the first quarter.
Pacers foul. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Pacers substitution.
Defended by Jackson. And there it is for him.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And there's the drive. Six to shoot.
He didn't have his feet planted.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
There were a lot of ways he could have finished that one, but he's decided to keep it classy with the finger roll.
A minute 37 left to play in the first quarter. Driving to the basket. That one's good for 2. 6 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
The Pacers making a switch here. 4-3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. Let's go with a 3. No good there. Indiana dominating the game. Pass to Jones. The 3 is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
He takes it in, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's his second.
Right, when we talk about point guards shooting it from deep, these are the hottest over the last 10 games.
For your Spurs, taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Here's Jackson. 14 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down, and he took advantage of it.
Driving inside.
Wow!
He went way up.
Goodness! He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And for the Pacers. To the wing on the left. Sends it home from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is. For the lead, and it's good on the lay-in. And the Spurs lead by 1.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
And for Indiana,
all game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
shot clock at 6. And the shot goes.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
That one goes. Count it. Jackson's got 16 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
With a 3.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
From deep. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10. San Antonio's gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line? Goes up off the inbound. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Following this game, they hit the road and challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. And for the Pacers.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And I'm going to give him a lot of...
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Something else, guys, they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jumper whenever they have a chance.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
19-footer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jackson's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Jackson against Anderson. Shoots over Jackson. Anderson gets the bucket.
The defense has to know not to put a smaller defender on a player of his caliber.
Indiana's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. From 12 feet, again, Indiana.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Frazier. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Jackson against Anderson. Jackson gets the bucket.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
It's good.
He's got the height advantage in that matchup, and he's going to look to exploit it.
And for Indiana, they're shooting 56% today.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Pacers.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
One sign of a great playmaker.
Pacer substitution.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm